Hey, I'm headed to Paris in a couple of days and I'd like for you to come with me. I'm going to be there for 30 days. I've never spent 30 days in Paris. I have been to Paris before. This will be my fourth visit to Paris, but this is the first time staying for such a long time. And I'm really excited. I'd like for you to come along, subscribe to my channel. It's 100% free. And I want to give you some tips along the way. So the tip I'd like to give you today is about scheduling your flights. So if at all possible, you want to get a nonstop flight. So you may not have a nonstop flight that leaves from your local airport, but there's a way around that. So I live in Columbus, Ohio. We don't have any international nonstop flights. We don't have any nonstop flights to Paris flying out of Columbus. The first two times that I went to Paris, I flew from Columbus to LaGuardia or Columbus to Atlanta. That was the second time, and then flew from there to Paris. And it's not really about the flight there taking so much extra time. That's not really the issue. It's coming back. So when you come back from Paris, and you're not taking a nonstop flight, you're maybe stopping in LaGuardia or Chicago or Atlanta, one of these larger cities with a lot of customs, maybe multiple international flights coming in at the same time, and you could spend hours and hours standing in line just trying to get through customs. And yeah, so that's pretty rough, because even then, once you get through customs, then you can get your luggage, and then you have to still go through airport security. So that's another line. Usually that one's not so bad, but you can end up missing your connecting flight and then spending the night in that airport, or really just being exhausted by the time you actually get on a plane to go to your home city. So what we do instead is we will drive. If it's within 3 hours, we will drive to that city that has a nonstop flight. So the last time we went to Paris, we drove from Columbus to Indianapolis and flew nonstop. It was great. So we got off the plane in Indianapolis on the way home, got into our car, drove home to Columbus. This time we're driving from Columbus to Cincinnati, catching a nonstop flight from Cincinnati to Paris. And so it'll be even a shorter drive. It's like an hour and a half to go from Cincinnati to Columbus. So wherever you are, look for that nonstop flight. And if you can, drive. Now, if you're worried about, well, what happens to my car, right? Is it going to start when I come back? So you can, or will it have a flat tire, or will somebody break into it? So airports have long-term lots designed just for this, and they will give you, they also have services for, like, if you have a problem with your car. So if your car needs a jump, or if there's a flat tire, they'll be there to help you. It's 24 hours. Hopefully you don't have any problems. Hopefully we don't have any problems, because we're leaving our car sit there for a month, and it's in a secure lot. So you can't get in, nobody can get into the lot. So unless they're paying to park there. So, okay, so I hope that helps you with your planning. I'm headed to Paris in just a few days. Subscribe to my channel, join me, and we'll enjoy Paris together.